Silver in the shade. Trying to see what sexy visual we're going to have today. I'm going to try to keep it short, sweet, simple. Because we know there's people that's going to be stealing, but that's why they're not blessed. Like I say, you can get monetary things here. That's so cute. But to actually be in God's order is different. And that's okay. So, let's see. Again, I don't rehearse this stuff. Welcome, everybody. This is Daily Divine Guidance 9774. I didn't do this, so I have no shame. It's fine. If you care, I have a Cash App, and you can help me fix it. But criticizing, we don't care. Okay. We're not going to stop smiling. We're not going to stop talking and doing things we would do if we had teeth, because we will. We're going to get them replaced at some point, most likely. Now, I'm here today because I just figured something out for those that follow me. Now, remember, don't ever be moved by numbers. Okay? They could say 0 today, and that could very well mean you've hit over 1 billion. There's 8 billion people. They're not going to let you know that there's 1 billion people watching you. That you're the first person ever to have so many people on your account around the world. They're not going to tell you that. So they're going to give you 5 viewers. Don't be moved. God is your number 1 fan. He's your number 1 fan. And he said, if I'm for you, I'm always and always will be and always forever am more than the world against you. Don't ever feel like you're by yourself. All right. Now, I just washed my door, so it should be real fresh and fluffy. It's still wet a little bit back here. Not there. That's all right, though. And I put my stuff in rubber bands. Y'all want to see? I don't care. Look. See, I can't grill it. It ain't me. But I'm going to keep trying because it's mine. So, and I've started my own hairline and everything. I had a couple customers. I got another business. Anyway, I got a couple, no matter what. Okay, my lotion. I'm not going to put any makeup today because I probably got some left from yesterday. Hi. Now, I'm going to try and make this for everybody. But I can only speak for myself from my own experience. And I'm going to say this again. Not being funny. I'm not being funny, trust me. But if you're under 35, under 30, 35, maybe 40, I need you to learn to listen sometimes. It's nice that you want to chime in on social stuff. Sometimes you need to listen when people are telling you about stuff. Like history. What those 2 ladies did to that little girl is why Martin Luther King was marching. So stop being stupid. And yeah, she could have stole something. Absolutely. Have an open mind. But you could just shut up. You could just shut up. Just because it's on social media doesn't mean everybody needs to have a comment. This is systematic. It does happen. And it would be very tragic if this young lady going forward literally cannot get another job because these 2 ladies, or however many, have literally got her put on the do not work list like they used to do in the slave days, which is what they're trying to do again with these likes and dislikes. And I'm going to stop liking and disliking because some of these people are very great, very artistic like myself, very creative, very knowledgeable. And their accounts have been dumbed down because there's people stalking, hacking, and trying to kill people. So they'll dislike the whole page, everything you do every day. And these dumb systems that don't have a brain, they'll literally put you in the category of garbage. Because there's people literally sitting up all day, everything you do and say, dislike, 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 dislike. And it could be the greatest stuff. They could be sitting like, wow, that's great. But I was paid to go dislike. And then you end up in a dumpster with 4 views when it could be 4 billion. But they're going to tell you it's 4, so you'll be discouraged because you got fired. in the world of people saying dislike, 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 dislike for no reason. They just didn't like you. It's not that you didn't do good work. It's not they even know you. It could just be your skin color. I think that's unfair. Just like Uber, you pick up all kinds of people, and you may get tossed into an area where people have vowed, this is sundown. We don't like this girl, but we got to take a ride. Let's just give her a bad rating. And you could have done it. I mean, it's just from door to stop. And they just because of your skin. And then now these apps will put that in the system. So then you get kicked off of the system, or you can't rent a car anymore. Like me, I was at 4.89, and all of a sudden it dropped down to 4.87. I ain't gonna say I didn't contribute, but still, all you're doing is picking up folks and dropping them off. Jam, how hard is that? But that's okay, because God has a system too. Some for the good people, some for the bad. Now here's the thing. If you're sitting in church, or just say you have a revelation in your life and you decide, okay, God, I've been through a lot, blah, 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 and your sincerity is on 100. And you're like, okay, God, I need a wife. I want a home. I want to serve you. And this is not for vanity. You know good and well that I haven't been good. I haven't acknowledged you. I even said you didn't exist, or that you know, I was at odds with you, but I need to amend myself. I need to come humbly and let you know that I need you, acknowledge you, and I want to change in my life. At that present moment, the universe began to orchestrate the life that God created for you. And a lot of people miss it by being distracted, like the old girlfriend a call or the old boyfriend a call. Sometimes it's a crazy job a call, like you just got fired. They just had a whole fiasco. They choked their whole crack of the butt. And then they're like, well, we fired that person. We got rid of that person. We need you to come back because you didn't get a fair chance. You don't seem like a bad person. I'm not sure why they were lying on you. And yes, they were stealing. And yes, they were not reporting things, blah, blah, blah. And so we thought you'd be a good leader for this job. And you'd be scratching your wig and head like, but your entire business, which ain't your name, showed their butt. Now, that was just a few bad apples, but we took care of them, blah, blah, blah. And you'd be like, universe. I mean, it was a good paying job. It was easy to get to. It wasn't hard. Oh, no, you're not going to be doing that. We're going to have you doing this. Yes. Oh. But the ladies, we got rid of all those ladies. You don't even have to worry about them. We're going to have a new team. You all are coming in together. They're going to know you're the boss. I'm the boss. Ah. Wow. Okay. So you're attracting this job back. It was a good job. You even got an increase. You even got a company car. And it's not hard. You can do it. It's not even hard. You can actually do the job. But you remember how they lied on you and didn't want you there. Listen to these people. Now, those were just the little rats at the bottom. And the big people were very impressed with you. They really liked you. But the little scoundrels tried to get you out of there. And they let them. So do you want to go back? Yeah, pray about that. So you got the job. Are you going to take it? Good question. You're still pondering. Then you meet somebody. And they're like, hey, I work for this and that. And, and it's not glamorous, but it's a job. It's a good guy. It's a good person. So you see, well, I want to hang out with you. And then you start thinking in your mind, but look at how long it got you to get back to me. It's been about 3 weeks or so. And we didn't talk. We didn't really talk, but hey, what's up? We had an argument. I don't think you take care of yourself. Your voice sounds raspy. Now your voice raspy. Does it mean you don't take care of yourself? See? And they're calling you back and they're like, I just want to get to know you. And it's like, okay, so there's a man. There's somebody you can just date and hang with and do stuff with. You ain't got to have sex and just hang out, eat dinner, talk stuff, insult each other, and then go back to your places. You ain't got to be intimate, like sexual. Just somebody hang with, hear a voice. And it's cool because you need friends. You need people. And then they're saying, you can come work with me. Oh, you have a business? Well, I could just support it for you. I could be a little child support. I could be the little backup person. Like when you need extra funds or extra supplies, if you don't have it or you just want, like, stuff just coming to you. But then you start getting other synchronicities, like you have property in other states and countries. You have businesses people have started with your stuff. And it's like, I was talking earlier about that in another video. Let me think of the name. Where I kept saying, somehow there's a group of people or a line of stuff. So maybe it's your lineage, it's your connection. And it is connected to something powerful. Like the electric company, your daddy could be Thomas Edison. I don't know. Let's see what the children are saying down here. Sounds like you're mad for being called out for being a scammer. Godly products in the description. I don't know what he's talking about. It's got nothing to do with skincare. It's got to do with what you do. You scam, you get problems. I'm not sure what crack this man is on. I don't have anything anywhere that says anything about products. Godly products in the description. It's got nothing to do with skincare. It's got to do with what you do. So this is a psych ward group of people that met scammers somewhere. Or this is just some crazy woman that thinks she's a man and she wants to get on my page where she's been stalking and acting weird, which the FBI is monitoring all of these people that be saying this dumb stuff for no reason. And I think they've caught who that person was because it's not me, but it would take dummies like this to come on my page and sit and say stuff instead of getting to know who I am, because I don't know what you're even talking about. It's got nothing to do with skin color. It's got to do with what you do. You scam, you got problems. And so I'm not sure why he's saying that. Maybe he's saying something I was talking about. Again, I'm not sure what this man's psyche is. And for Shaggy West, you are complaining about my page, so that means you need to go over to yours and be great. You need to go to your mansion and go to the wall where you have all of your accolades and be over there teaching what you teach. We don't want you guys to get distracted, okay? All right. Yeah, for the children in the background. Okay, so basically, whenever you're coming into a place of maturity, if you do, and you understand that there's more to life than just getting things, stealing, right? Hurting people, lying on people's pages like this one. And I do talk about skincare because, you know, we all have skin. Okay. And I shouldn't even have to talk about it because we all have skin. And why not care about your skin? Are you in the psych ward? What's wrong with taking care of your skin if you have blemishes, you're getting older, you have wrinkles? Huh? Extra skin, blemished skin, skin that breaks out periodically. Why would that bother you? Why would that? So I'm going to ignore you because everybody has skin that has a brain. Okay? That's alive. I think we all have skin. So I'm not sure why the children are here playing these games on my page. But again, you got people that are hired to just be stupid for no reason. So we're going to keep pushing. So, in fact, I think we're going to swipe the comments off because we don't have time today. All right, let's see. How do you get them off? There's a way you can hide them from, So, if you step back and allow the universe to bring it to you. So, this is what I do. Now, Dellaries, everybody has a different one. As Dellaries said, I connected it to my other video. I may connect it to this one. Whenever it's time, and only God knows that time, and there will be a time in everybody's life that is scheduled to have this meeting. Some people ignore it, some people run from it, some people don't understand it and toss it. But the universe is always inviting each of us when people are even talking about church. This is your invite to get this manifestation. And people go, I want that, I want. But then they see you being blessed. They see you getting things. They see your kids doing well. And then they get mad. And then they start this whole rivalry thing where God gotta, here it is. Take whatever connection you got to God. That's it. Power source. You're connected to the real source. You call it church, but you're connected to the source of God. And people are trying to make it look phony. See that? People trying to make it look phony. And they trying to decorate it and put stuff out front and tear you up and make you look bad with these comments and stupid stuff going on that don't make sense. And God has blessed you to have all the power that you need in this universe, all the energy. And again, it's not so much as things, it's a literal connection. And I know you got all these people from Asia or wherever, and they're all in the chia and the chaya and the chakra and the chika praka. That's the more defined in some cases. But you simply need to have faith. But here's the thing, you got people sitting on the line, people that have anchored things on your line to God, people that have anchored themselves to your blessings, your children, your name, your business, your social security number. They just linked themselves, businesses you may have. They've started businesses on your dime. They've done all kinds of stuff along the way over the years. Here's God. Here's the source. And I keep looking at this outlet over here that somebody pulled out the wall, because when I'm speaking, they're probably trying to figure, what's she looking at? So somebody pulled the thing out the wall. I don't know if that's supposed to start an electrical fire or bugs are supposed to come in. We've had ants and all kinds of stuff crawling. Maybe because they pulled that out the wall and they come through the building, through the cracks. Whatever the case, it ain't worrying me. I know how to fight. So I'm making a call, guys. So you're plugged into the source. Somebody has taken what you have and maybe plugged it into a church or plugged it into an entity or a building like Commonwealth Edison, DCFS, DHS, housing, something. They've plugged it in. They plugged you in to a power source because you have a connection to God. A real one. A real one that says you should be able to buy cars, houses, travel, do whatever you need to do. There it is. That's what I've been picking up. Somebody is straight up linked to God. And I'm going to say it's me. I claim it. I claim it. I put my name on it. And somebody will decorate it real cute. Then put a building on the business or your name. And they get a whole line of probably from 1970 something, 60 something, that they just been stringing it along doing stuff. They done got married, they done bought houses, they done died, people done got buried, people done got killed, people done got ate, people done got raped, kids all over the place in foster care, sex trafficking, somebody doing too much. 75 years, 80 years, or longer. Because remember, sometimes people teach younger people how to do stuff. And then those younger people live 75 years. And then they're teaching some 20-some-year-old something. And then that person lives 75 more years. It's just too much. But they got all of these things on you in your name. Right from the beginning. Before you even got here, these people had already been doing stuff. Say somebody was elderly. And they lived to 90, 100 some years old. And before they passed, they literally put your name on something. But you weren't born yet. You weren't born yet. But they wanted to leave something to their grandchildren. And in this little stretch of time, you were not born yet, you were not thought of yet. But here you come, pop. So you're supposed to literally get this stuff. But you're a kid, you get it. And these are the old days. They probably didn't have these safeguards and sharks that like to get 89% of a wheel or 39, whatever they do. So, of course, you were not informed. So that person lived for 100 years. Maybe by the time they hit 68, 69, they were incapacitated. Couldn't walk, couldn't do their own business. Probably was made sick. Probably slowly killed. But whatever the case. Because some people it's 116, 119, 121. 121 is the oldest I've seen recently. I think. 116 for sure. Excuse me. Excuse me. So say the person was 100, say at 60 something, they had people caring for them. Nurses, family, healthcare, hospice. They passed. At whatever age, 60 or whatever, they had already made this. People may have not known about it. And they just figured, man, it's taking too long. I thought we've been stealing already. We've been stealing. We've already been in this person's stuff. Women, men, whatever. We've already been stealing. And they're in this bed. We have made them sick. We got them where we want them. Family and I, we don't care. We're dogs. And we've been stealing. So we know who it's going to now. But just say the will comes out and they thought they hid it. And somebody goes, no. It goes to her. She's firstborn. Right there. Huh? But we'd already been stealing it. So it's like, well, don't nobody need to know. We'll just keep it. Oh, yeah. We told her. We gave it to her. She's only one, right? So when she turns 16, 18, nobody ain't still told her that. Here's a check. Here, this for you. One, thanks. Out of all the years, just one. Thank you. I never even saw what name was on it. Thank you. So you go about your day, go about your life, you're doing stuff, and you're thinking, I know it's more to it than this. And God already told me I don't have to work. So what's popping? So living your life, people looking like, she in the way. Huh? Now remember, for maybe over 100 years, literally, somebody has had something for you. Yep, somebody has something for you. And you never got it. Grandfather. And I pick up a female. Could have been an aunt, great aunt. And nobody gave it to you, ever. Nobody said nothing. But you sat one day and you said, universe, I've been serving you, God. I've been good. And now I'm in this situation. And I know I'm not out of wits. I know this ain't my life. I need you to bring me, universe, everything that you have for me in this lifetime and not any other one. Me and my children, we want what we're supposed to get. And I'm trusting you to bring everything to me, right? I trust you. I trust you, God. Now, my prerequisites was to either have been in church or in the spirit of believing and having faith that God is able. God is good. He's real. And that he sent Jesus to die for my sins. I mean, this is not magic, but it is. It's like you have to be doing things that please God. No, you're not perfect. So the other issue is if you had been doing some goofy stuff, you got to stop and literally acknowledge God. Okay, I know this ain't my life. I just been goofing off. But look, I'm acknowledging you now. And I understand you sent Jesus for my sins. That if I believe in my heart and confess with my mouth that you did raise him up from the dead, Jesus, that I can be saved, well, I need to be saved. And that, no, this is not temporary. I need to be saved. I really need to be delivered. This is not my real life, and I don't want to be in whatever this is. So I'm stepping back. I'm just throwing my hands up. I rest assured that I trust you. Bring me my stuff. So just say, for all this time, you have this connection to God. And you're connected on the side of this line. They put you on the side, like an extension cord. But they got a real cord connected to everything they've done. Houses, cars, insurance, this, that, the other, businesses, blah, 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 blah. And they ain't told you nothing, but they got you on the little extension cord. Just an extension cord running along them. You can't see what they're doing, but there's an extension cord where they're always connected. Like it's two outlets here. It's like they're plugged up to the same power source. So you got the main source to God, but they ran an extension cord and gave it to you. So they're extending to you. And you are with the source. And you didn't even know. That's okay. Because what happens now is God is going to unplug the extension cord. And you may be out of power for a while. See that? How they get ready to cut that one. Where everybody got all hooked up. Good old fine, sexy, long power surge cord. It's long and thick. And your little Dollar Tree extension cord. And they got the power surge thing with a whole bunch of outlets going up the street. Look at decorative. Real fancy. And they looking at you like, oh, extension cord. Well, somebody pulled it. Because they made it look like, well, if you unplug it, it's going to start a fire. Don't unplug it, nobody. Don't tell her, because then it's going to collapse everything. And that man is running long. 100 years. A long time. And there's been a lot of people plugging in. I'm telling you, it was a power surge cord. A whole bunch of people plugging in. And you is with the source. You the source with God. They just got a good old extension cord. And they'll decorate yours to be hidden. Say, don't tell nobody that's an extension cord. But look at our cord. It's power surge. Got all these plugs. Yeah, you can come on. You can come on. And then they say you got you extending straight by yourself. Out of the source that you are. You the source. How they gonna give you an extension? So somebody unplugged it. And then they took the whole thing away, which was your job. It was your job to literally, after they unplug it, power all the way down. And what will happen is, whatever that cute little long power surge, even in tidal wave times and what you call it, power outages, it still pop on. Well, that was you. They was decorating it like you was the extension. So pull the extension out. You out of power. Don't worry. It's temporary. See that? You out of power. Because see, they had you plugged up right there. And you the one giving power to the other one. So basically, you shutting down. They still running. They still running. They still running. But here's the thing. The universe, which is the source. Well, how come God does here then? Well, here's the thing. Everybody that was connected was granted blessings. It went wrong whenever they decided to exclude. Now, at any time, anybody could have said, hey, look, this is the real deal. We don't want to be demons. This is really your junk. And look at what we did. And we don't want you to take it back, but this is what we did. And we got a feeling you're going to take it back because we excluded you because we stupid and greedy demons. And we were hoping you die if you can't tell. So we ain't going to tell you because then we know we're going to be ended. But God gave all that grace for people to just say, hey, look, we started a business. We got these buildings. We built these little things over here. We started this over there. We got that. We got this. No. People got married to people. Those people have come to you and did things they weren't supposed to do in the name of these hoes and niggas. And you don't even know these people, but they know you because they sit up there watching you on the computer. And this is why I say, sitting there watching people on the computer, on the phone, or on the camera, you still don't know who they are. You still don't know who they are. And that is crazy that even in today, people sitting on the internet seeing people every day feel like they know them. They're acquainted. And this is how people end up dead. You don't know that person. And I sometimes worry about stars since that Selena thing. Is that Selena? What's that lady saying? Yeah, Selena. She died. Because someone felt like they knew her and they were a fan. And that lady killed her. So sitting there looking at people on TV or on a computer screen, on a camera, does not mean you know them. That's very dangerous to me. Point is, since they did not tell you, and it is high time you call the universe in as the cops, the universe is literally now taking that power source that you are and is literally unplugged the extension they was trying to get to you, which didn't have no juice on that side. Didn't have no juice on that. But you had a natural juice because you the juice they own. Since you called the universe to bring you everything, it's literally like a slow-moving locomotive. People can jump off, jump out the way, or they get ran over. So anybody that's been doing all this, let me see if I can make an analogy. So say it's right here. I'm looking at the extension cord, the power source. The extension cord has been pulled out. That's why you're out of temporary commission. Can't seem to get anything. No, you are up and running. Just need a little service. And what's that service? You're really the other power cord. So you have a natural power source, which is why people going, how she still look good? How she still all right? How she smiling? How she still? She just keep doing so. How she still looking? Look at her background. Oh my gosh, she just keep coming up. And we over here still doing what we doing, right? And God is saying, so from that power source that I am, I'm purging everything connected to this cord that got those little power surge outlets plugged in. We finna pull all those cords out. And what's causing it to pull out is your attraction. You've attracted the laws of the universe. You've attracted, you said, bring me everything. You've been praying, fasting. You've been honest. You've been clear. You haven't been bothering anybody. You had an epiphany. This is not it. This is not my authentic life. Universe, bring me what belongs to me in this lifetime. Everything I'm supposed to have that someone blocked, anything that I missed, whatever I overlooked, whatever I didn't know about. So literally, this power that's coming from God and from you, because you got to pray it in, you got to have faith in, you own it. It's literally like this, like a comb, a fine-tooth comb, going down this line like a train, and it's pulling off every cord that don't belong. Everybody that's in the way of the route, they get knocked down and having dirt marks left. Some are going to the dirt. Some are going to be sitting in dirt. Wherever they found, whenever this power comes through to remove all the extra cords. And as it slowly go down, all those 100 years, everybody connected, everything they've accumulated, everything they said and did, all that good stuff is being purged out to the end. And then there's going to be a boom. And then you're going to be up and running. And you're going to be sprouting. And you're going to be lighter. And everything will be flowing to you, whatever this is. And you're going to be like, now, there we go. Now, there we go. Let's have a big celebration. Everybody that's left. Not from y'all group. Not from the extension cord people that was trying to plug in. Y'all extend it to everybody. But me, huh? You're going to give me the extension cord. But you ain't gonna let me plug into the main source that I'm a part of. Ain't y'all cute? So yeah, sweep them. Okay, the universe actually collected them all. They all got dragged off of the line with the fine tooth comb. All their cords, all their connections and contracts and all their agreements. Yeah, but I bought this building. Yeah, but my name on this building. I worked hard for 40 years for that. I just bought this car for my niece. I just did. So I'm saying, get the keys for it all. Get the keys. You don't owe nobody nothing. They didn't tell you they was using your stuff because you was a kid. You didn't know. They did not tell you they were using something left to you to create all of this. And they didn't even invite you to none of it. They didn't invite you to none of it. They didn't invite you to nothing. The house. They knew you was out here struggling. They didn't offer you your room, a pillow, a bed, piece of chicken, nothing. Just left you out here on the extension cord. And you know the extension cord, you can't plug none in. Can't nobody plug in on it. Plugs into the wall. And there's what? Maybe 4 sides. But then they got the whole power surge. And everybody can plug in. Anybody can plug in. And they can put power surges on that. You can't plug power surge to the extension cord thing. So you just out here on the extension cord. And they over there on even if it's a blackout surge. It's blackout protected. Really? On your stuff. So no. When Trey get through dragging everything that belongs to you. Oh, so that's the power at the end. So everything that they had plugged up and created over all the years. And didn't tell you nothing. All kinds of weddings, funerals. That's what I was picking up. Businesses. I keep picking up a bakery and a soul food restaurant. I mean, this had funerals, weddings, and my name, and somebody's name. Using you, hair, blood. I say, so if somebody did a DNA test, they use your hair in their head. So if they do a blood test using hair strands, they were hoping your DNA would come out. And you're not there. Somebody's crazy. They took pints and pints and pints of your blood and tried to put it in them. But they're sick because your blood don't belong in their body at that capacity. God said, that's illegal. For them to take your blood, put it in themselves. So that if somebody do a blood test, it'll come up as if you're them. But one thing they cannot prove is your experience and your thoughts and your personality. They can't even fake it because they're what? Demons. So the cleanse is everything that was connected to these people will be, okay, so the universe is bringing everything to you. So you're at the end. That's the moon. Because they're going to have to all answer to you. So he's dragging all that stuff off from the power source. Because remember, you had a cord extended. So you're connected. But you're down there now. And all those people are going to be drugged down the line. Everything that belongs to you. Those people, their businesses, funerals, weddings, things they've accumulated, bank accounts, jobs, IRAs, whatever. All of them dragged down the line because it's all in your name. That's fraud. And again, if they were not you and this was their stuff, it's in your name. Why are they using your stuff? So therefore, whatever they've accumulated, should it go to who? Who should it go to? So if they were stealing and they used your name and someone finds out that it's not, let me shut up. All that stuff is going to come to the end of wherever that little cord is they was trying to decorate and lie about. And wherever that little faux prong extension cord you got ends. Because you didn't make it. People just drug you along that little line. By the time you get down there, all them people and all that stuff, the universe will drug it all to you. Everything. Paperwork, documents, birth certificates, marriage licenses, deaths, policies, all in your name. And anybody that's in the way of this coming down to you, boop, 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 boop. Anybody on the internet talking smack, family members, people related to the family, friends of the family, sitting up there saying stuff they shouldn't say, saying they readers or seance or preachers and people in between. No, I'm in Lord, and if you're mentioning Papa, yeah, hi. All like boop, 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 internet, businesses, TV, programs, TV too, huh? Agencies, insurance agencies, well established in your name. All of it just coming on down to you to look there. But I thought that was, hey, that's fine. Hey, that's fine. All these people, that's fine. But then you look, and you're getting popped out, boop, and however they boop land. Oh, hey, that's you can't take that. It's just going down, slowly but surely, going down. It's gonna end up, boom, right there where you at, wherever they left you, and you're gonna be sitting there. What's all this? Okay, you got 45 restaurants. You got some stuff overseas. You got some casinos. You got some bank accounts. You got some other bank accounts overseas. You got some Bitcoins. You got some stocks. You got land. You got some farms. You got some houses. You got some properties here. You got some overseas in different places. Yeah, these people been busy. You got some jewelry. You got some kids. I don't know what you're going to do with the kids. Parents got popped off the train. I mean, the whole thing just, boop, the kids was left. We don't know where the parents are. On the run, disappeared, we don't know. You got some cars. You got some car businesses. You got a bus line. Yeah, that's just a couple of things. So, I mean, congratulations. And there you have it. Mystery solved. So that's how somebody's life is going to go. They say, universe, I want all my stuff. My daddy's blind melon jelly record. Somehow, we didn't think they was valuable. We brought it down here. But we looked into it and see it's valuable and it belongs to us because we brought it. So it's okay if we get it back. No, I don't see a reason why you shouldn't. I mean, after all, it is yours. So just hold on and wait right here and I'll be right back. I can rest now. God is in charge. And all is well and well indeed. I don't know who you are. But you'll be blessed in the world. You deserve it. You've been through a lot. For no reason. Might be the people in the comments. They'll be okay. Oh, you got a beauty line. Child. Before you was even born, people was just out here. And they might not look like you.